This is your daily dose of all things royal. Hey everybody, just another quick video. Looks like Meghan can't help herself, but she's doing another podcast with this woman, Emma Grede, apparently going to be featured on YouTube. I mean, who would have thought? Meghan now slumming it with the rest of us on YouTube? So today, apparently, there has been a teaser or trailer for this upcoming podcast conversation. Another trying to be authentic, but we see through all the bullshit. Even in this 60-second clip, I can't even tell you how much Meghan detests having to do this now because everything else has failed.
Have to be authentic.
Just be authentic. Did you see my baby mama dance?
I mean, stop it. First of all, can I just tell you that
Even in that small moment, you can see how hard she is trying to be authentic by automatically bringing up that stupid video of her and doing that stupid dance, which we know is not authentic.
have to be authentic?
Just be authentic. Did you see my baby mama dance?
I mean, stop it. First of all, can I just tell you that
And when you see Meghan talking to this woman, it's almost like she's trying to convince her that, yes, I am this authentic, fun person who did this video 4 years ago, wink, wink. I mean, you could see the duper's delight all throughout these 60 seconds.
the timing of that.
Having studied this woman over the last several years, you can see right here she's being so fake. She has to put her face down, but this is what Meghan does when she is performing, essentially. And whenever Meghan is being deceitful, she's either touching her nose or playing with her hair. In this 60 seconds, she's doing all of that.
Is that her?
Oh my God. Watch this again. Look at Meghan's face. You can see how pleased she is that she got away with it.
Meghan and Harry, let's go.
But I think it's...
But that's you, right? Like, that's you in a way that we kind of haven't been able to see you before. And I did like a little...
And there it is, folks. I don't know if you caught that, but I'm going to let you watch it again.
We kind of haven't been able to see you before. And I did like a little...
You can see that what this woman said definitely triggered her because nobody really knows who this woman is. And she legitimately has been conning the world from the moment she stepped onto the scene. So right now she's in the, okay, I have to play the role of entrepreneur, which looks absolutely ridiculous because, I mean, look at how her business has flopped, which I just don't understand why these billionaires or established women are giving her the time of day. She is so disgusted to be sitting there because honestly, she thinks that she is better than this woman. But she also has that duper's delight, as if she knows she's getting away with the biggest con of the century, as she sits there. It's very unsettling to me.
And that honesty and that,
Realness.
like, I don't give a
But
kind
also,
of thing.
by the way, that wasn't yesterday.
No, true.
That was 4 years ago.
There's so much deceit just within these 60 seconds. Why do you have to emphasize and go back and double down on saying that that was 4 years ago? I mean, people know that, Meghan, unless you're not being truthful. Was it really 4 years ago? Something tells me it might not be. Something tells me that that might not be you in the video or that being Harry either. Like, why should we trust anything this woman has to say? From the very beginning, Meghan Markle and her so-called backstory has been nothing but a fabrication. All those photos and videos, I mean, you see how they manipulated that. Fast forward, they're still doing the same thing. Harry and Meghan have been using a lot of AI, and the most recent example is this video that Harry put out there remembering Veterans Day for Germany. Like, what? Anyhow, if you look closer at his mouth, you can see the digitization. So, that just gives it away. Also, look at Harry's head. You know he doesn't have a full head of hair, but there you go, folks. And Meghan's using it now to simulate these children. Very quickly in yesterday's Father's Day so-called video that Meghan put out with these kids, there was a clip of Harry and the so-called Invisibles. And when you slow it down and you put it on repeat, you can clearly see that this is an artificially generated video. Look at Harry's hands. Look at Archie's leg shrinking. Look at little Betty's hair. These are all signs that this has been artificially manipulated and generated. This is not a real video, especially with Harry's hands. Like, that's the biggest giveaway. I hope you guys can see how Harry's hands are morphing. It shouldn't do that. The only other question that I have now is, are Meghan and Harry going to continue to keep faking this with these technologies? And it does seem like Meghan has no problem doing it, because from the moment she stepped onto the scene, everything has been a lie. We're going on almost 10 years with these lies continuing on with no correction in sight. Why? Why are they putting us through this? It has to be for a reason. When you think back at all the times these two have done videos and they look strange and they look bizarre, well, that's because it was AI. Such as, remember this video that Harry and Meghan put up for the world to see, wishing Elton John, a happy retirement. And then we had Meghan doing this weird looking introduction to Misan when he did his TED Talk. Yeah, these are all AI videos. That's why they look so creepy and so fuzzy. Remember, I told you about this one. I mean, there are a few others that they have done. I mean, at this point, anything is possible with these two. And considering the amount of times that they have not only manipulated photos, but also used refacing technology, Meghan used it for her childhood videos. As you can see, the whole thing has been nothing but a scam. As I've said before, this has been a military-grade psychological operation that involves these two. I'm not saying that they're the ones that are leading it. I'm saying that it involves these two, and they're playing a part with it. There's definitely something very fishy going on with these children. I mean, in the video that was put out, Meghan didn't show these children at their current age. This is predominantly all about Archie. When you look at this small clip, and you slow it down, you put it on repeat, it's very odd to me that this child is pushing away from the person who's supposed to be his father. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's just a moment in time or there's something else going on here. Like, I'm so tired of these games that Meghan and Harry are playing. Meghan now all of a sudden is this entrepreneur. Like, anybody believes that she is to be taken seriously as a businesswoman. Just because she can put on a wrinkly suit doesn't mean that people should be interested and see her in that light. The woman lied to the whole world. You know, nobody is going to forget that she accused the royal family of being racist and purposely had started division online. And behind the scenes, the things that Harry and Meghan have been involved with the Biden regime should not be forgotten either. So no matter how much she tries to play that she's authentic and she's down to earth and she's a mom and she's got these kids, you know, it's very hard to believe, especially when you are doing manipulative things like this. I mean, it's beyond lunacy. You know, and I think the thing that's really frustrating about this is, like, the bigger voices have been going along with it. And, you know, it begs the question, why? Like, how is it that you're not seeing all this fraud? How is it that you're not, like, questioning why is it that none of this stuff makes any kind of sense, and going along with Meghan and her, you know, fugazi business and all the lies that were being told, and not pushing back and saying, you know, quit the manipulation? How is it that these bigger voices are not calling out the fact that Harry and Meghan are weaponizing the media and using it against the public? That's exactly what they've been doing for the past 7 years. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they realize that there's money in this clickbait shit, or they really don't know and don't see it. You know, and then there's the people that are a part of it, that know that this is a psychological operation and going along with it because they are a part of it, which Caroline Graham, I believe, is one of them, in my opinion. Christopher Boozy is another. There is nothing that Harry and Meghan can put out there that can be trusted. It's coming from a corrupted place with an agenda behind it. There is no amount of propaganda that these two can shove down our throats that's going to change the way that I see these two. It's to a point where nothing that they say or do can be trusted, period. And that goes along with everything else connected to this saga, meaning Meghan's backstory, meaning the reason for Megxit. All of that can't be trusted. None of it. In fact, there are so many holes in that highly likely we were no doubt lied to by everyone. The only thing that I can say right now is keep the faith, everyone. The day is going to come for these two. Just be patient. Anyhow, what do you guys think? Definitely leave your thoughts below. As always, I will be back with more content. But until then, please be safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Such a fraud.